Welcome to Vijnan Saraswati channel, and we'll see another important topic. In previous video, we have discussed about longitudinal wave propagation in a gas or tube of gas. That gas has density and some bulk modulus. So in terms of bulk modulus and density, what is the velocity of the longitudinal wave or acoustic wave that is propagated through it? That is we calculated, and that you can find in the previous video. Now, if longitudinal wave is propagated along a solid bar, and it has some Young's modulus y, it has some density rho, then what is the velocity of that longitudinal wave along this solid bar? We'll see. And so propagation of longitudinal wave along, so longitudinal wave velocity in solid bar. This is, we'll see now. So let us consider a bar of length L. The length of the bar is L, and it has cross sectional area A. A is the cross sectional area. Okay. So as usual, let us take a small element, and when wave is propagated, what happens to that small element? What is the displacement and how much stress it experiences? All these things we will calculate. Let us take at a distance x from the O a plane, let us name it as R, and it is at a distance of x, and we'll take at a distance dx one more plane S, and the separation between them is dx, that is the thickness or width of the reference element that we have taken on the bar is dx. So from origin, the distance of R is x, the distance of S is x plus dx. Okay, so here if wave is propagated along the bar, longitudinal wave or acoustic wave is propagated along the bar, what happens we'll see. So say the R is displaced to R dash, and S is displaced to somewhere here S dash. Okay, so here this is, let me draw the initial position. This is initial position of R, and it is x distance from O. Say it has displaced y, and this is initial position of S. See here, with respect to x, the rate of change of displacement of R with respect to x is dou y by dou x. If it is dou y by dou x, then the S dash will become y plus dou y by dou x into dx. Okay. So let us write here. What is the from O, the distance of R dash from O is x plus y, and the distance of S dash from O, see here I am taking x plus dx, Rs length is dx, x plus dx, and remaining part is Ss dash. So x plus dx plus remaining part is y plus dou y by dou x into dx. Now from this, because we know R and S dash distances from O, from this we can calculate what is the width or length of R dash S dash. Okay, therefore now R dash S dash length becomes, let me write it as dx dash, because here I have taken it as dx, dx dash I am taking, simply subtracting from this value to this value. Here let me write some x1 x2, so x2 minus x1, that is x plus dx plus y plus dou y by dou x into dx minus x plus y. So x and y get cancelled, remaining is dx plus dou y by dou x into dx, equation 1. This is length of that small element, which is so which when the wave is traveled along the bar, the ds, that is rs element, is shifted to r dash s dash. That length, that width is dx plus dou y by dou x into dx. So we have, let me write the initial length dx, initial length of the rs is equal to dx. Equation 1, let me take it as equation. So what is the shift? Okay, what is the change in length? Now we'll write that. Therefore, change in length of that small element, change in length, the change in length occurs because of propagation of the wave. So this is dx dash minus dx. So dx dash is dx plus dou y by dou x into dx minus dx. So here we get dou y by dou x into dx. Question 3. We got change in length, and this is original length. So what is the strain it suffered? What is the strain in the bar? Longitudinal strain in the bar. Now we can calculate. Therefore, longitudinal strain is equal to change in length, this value, by original length. Change in length is how much? Dou y by dou x into dx, equation 3. Original length is what? Dx. Dx get cancelled, we get dou y by dou x. So we got longitudinal strain, and the bar has Young's modulus y. The Young's modulus of bar is y, but the Young's modulus of bar is y. So y, what is y? Longitudinal stress or linear stress. Longitudinal stress divided by strain, that is longitudinal strain. From here, longitudinal stress is equal to y into longitudinal strain. We got longitudinal strain. How much? Y, let us substitute equation 4 here. So y Young's modulus into dou y by dou x. So here let me write little higher, capital letter Y. Okay, Y is the stress, this is Young's modulus. Y is the Young's modulus. Okay, equation 5. We got longitudinal stress. When we get longitudinal stress, we can calculate how much force is acting on R and also how much force is acting on S. So what is the longitudinal stress, or what is the force formula? Force acting on which element, which plane? R, is equal to stress into longitudinal stress into cross sectional area, right? Because force per unit area is stress. Force is equal to stress into area. Longitudinal stress y into dou y by dou x. What is the cross sectional area that we have taken? A. This is the force acting on R. Similarly, we can calculate what is the force acting on S. So force acting on S is y into A dou by dou x of what is the variation displacement here? That component y plus dou y by dou x into dx, right? So this becomes ya dou y by dou x plus ya dou square y by dou x square dx, equation 7, right? So here we calculated, here we got the force acting on this R plane and also force acting on S plane. Due to that force, it will be get displaced. Actually, the force acting on R and force acting on S, two forces are there. That RS will be shifted in the net force direction. So here net force also will calculate. Therefore, net force acting on RS is Fn. If I write this value minus this value, if you do, ya dou y by dou x get cancelled, only remaining thing we get. See here what we did is equation 7, that is force acting on S minus force acting on R, that we are taking. Ya dou y by dou x will cancel each other, remaining is y into A dou square y by dou x square into dx. This is net force acting on RS element. When wave is propagated through that portion experiences this force. So the RS is shifted to R dash S dash. When R dash S dash position is taken place, because it is get accelerated, according to Newton's second law, there is a we can write the force in terms of its acceleration. So according to Newton's second law, according to Newton's second law, the net force acting on is mass into acceleration. Mass is rho into A into dx. Acceleration is dou square y by dou t square. This is the acceleration. Okay. So let us equate these two equations. Equating equation 9 and 8. So here we get rho A dx into dou square y by dou t square is equal to y, Young's modulus, A into dou square y by dou x square into dx. Dx and A cancel, we can cancel both sides. See this dx we can cancel, this A we can cancel. So remaining here we have rho dou square y by dou t square is equal to y dou square y by dou x square. So from here dou square y by dou t square is equal to y by rho dou square y by dou x square. So here we got dou square y by dou t square equal to y by rho dou square y by dou x square. Now we'll compare this equation with general plane wave equation. Dou square y by dou t square is equal to v square into dou square y by dou x square. If you compare it, then the velocity will become y by rho. So velocity of the longitudinal wave, in the bar, solid bar, when acoustic wave or longitudinal wave is being propagated in the solid bar, the velocity with this, there is root of y by rho, it will be propagated. And this is the longitudinal wave velocity in solid bore. And if you have any doubts, you can write in comment section. Those will be answered, and share this with your friends.